Driving downtown, foot pushed on the pedal, move to songs we play together.
Welcome to my channel. My name is Arisa, and this is Arisa Roo resin art. This is my first video for my new resin channel, and I'm super excited. Albeit a little nervous. So I decided to do something too big for your first video on a resin channel. So I'm working with this panel sign thing that I got from Hobby Lobby. It's about 36 inches long and about 35 inches in the inside by I think like 12. Yeah, 12 and 11. And I'm doing a beach pour. I've already done my underpainting, and there is a video, an Instagram post inspiration for this, so I'll definitely post it up like right here, so you'll see who inspired me to do this. And I love the picture that this artist did. So I've got a variety of stones here, so I'm gonna do some dimension on this. So the first part I'm gonna do is actually just to create a stone bed, and then we'll go from there. So with my stone bed, I don't necessarily need to have a lot of resin in the stone part of this. So what I'm gonna use to create that bed is my heavy gel gloss by Golden, just because I want it to sit still for a little bit. It doesn't have to sit still for a long time, because eventually, yes, it's gonna be covered with resin. So for the first part of this, let me get my bucket open. Whoop. There's the bucket. I'm gonna just create a bed for my stones, and they're not gonna be right there, so it's not a big deal. I guess it was a little warm in that bucket. So all I'm gonna do is I only have a little bit of this left in this jar. I'm gonna take my heavy gel gloss, and I'm gonna create a bed in which I'm going to lay some stone. So I'm gonna use that for now, and then I'll grab a little spreader here, because again, I only need these to stay still for a bit. I need them to kind of be on, but ultimately the resin will hold them on. And so I'm just gonna take this and spread it out where I want the stones to be. And if I have too much, I can plop, whoop, I can make a mess, or I can plop it right back in. So I'm gonna spread this here. I want them to almost come all the way down in some parts, but not all the way down completely. And this will just hold them in place. And also, I don't want this too thick, because I don't want to wait days and days and days and days for this to dry. So I just want a little bit, just enough to hold my stuff.
Feel like we're on holiday. I got a feeling it's a good day. We're driving downtown, foot pushed on the pedal, move to songs we play together. Feel like we're on holiday. I got a feeling it's a good day. Downtown, foot pushed on the pedal, move to songs we play together. Feel like we're on holiday. I got a feeling it's a good day. Let's go back to the days, down memory lane, back to the times when our life was a breeze. Feel the freedom again, my mind was at ease. The sky was so blue when we rolled down the street. So, hey, I just wanna touch your vibe, I just wanna touch your vibe. Hey, I just want a good time, good time. We're driving downtown, foot pushed on the pedal, move to songs we play together. Feel like we're on holiday. I got a feeling it's a good day. We're driving downtown, foot pushed on the pedal, move to songs we play together. Feel like we're on holiday. I got a feeling it's a good day.
All right, so my stone bed is nice and dry, so I am mixing up. I've mixed up some Let's Resin, epoxy resin, and I'm using my walnut shell. It's a just crushed walnut shells that I use for sand, and I discovered it a few months ago, and it doesn't change colors so much like sand can, where it gets dark. It gets a little darker, but it's still a nice sand color. And so I'm just going to lay my sand bed in the resin, or with resin in it, and then put a few stones throughout the resin, and maybe a few other things I can't remember because I did this last week. But let's see. So here you go. Have some music. But wait, first, the nurse in me wants to say that even though this is covered with epoxy resin, if you use walnut shell in any of your pieces or any kind of nut shell, if somebody buys it, you should probably tell them there are nuts in it, just in case. But anyway, that's just my craziness. Here you go.
Sun going down, living the dream. Everything's clear, but the lines are the freeway. Let's do it again, like back in the day. Nothing can stop us from living the feeling. Hey, I just wanna touch your vibe. I just wanna touch your vibe. Hey, I just want a good time, good time. Driving downtown, foot pushed on the pedal. Move to songs we play together. Feel like we're on holiday. I got a feeling it's a good feeling. Downtown, foot pushed on the pedal. Move to songs we play together. Feel like we're on holiday. I got a feeling it's a good day, good day.
Okay, let's pour the first layer of resin. I am using May Spring Opulent Tanzanite mica powder. It is such a beautiful, rich, deep blue. I am going to spread it on this board in the blue. I'm going to get it right up to the shoreline, but not within the shoreline. And then I'm going to take my stick and kind of drizzle it along through my rock area, just so it looks like there's a few little puddles amongst the rocks, as it would be, because not all of it would return to the ocean. So I am just going to do that. I'm going to pour this. I'm going to get this onto the shoreline, and then you'll see what I'll add on next. All right. All right, just to add a little depth to the ocean, I took the rest of my Mace Ring Opulent Tanzanite and then I added a little bit of an interference blue to it. And I'm drizzling that in the water area and then throughout the rocks just because it adds kind of a blue on blue shine and shimmer to it. And I really like that. Then I will take my heat gun and move it around and we'll see what we get next.
Love me or hate me, God knows you made it when he let his eyes on me. 여기 네 눈이 날 바라보는 눈빛이.
For my final layer of this, I am doing a mostly clear painting and I'm using my Total Boat tabletop epoxy resin just because it helps to keep the waves in place because that resin is so thick to begin with. Otherwise, you can use regular epoxy resin and let it thicken up before you pour. But I'm using 3 of my alcohol inks from Let's Resin. I'm using the turquoise, the azure blue, and the cerulean to color some water just so there's some variation of color and tone in the water. And so I'm going to pour it on the blue. I'm going to pour mostly clear, like I said. Then I'm using my Let's Resin Ocean White pigment to create my waves, using my heat gun, of course, to move them around. And then in the end of the next section of this video, I will show you the final result. But thank you guys for watching through this. I'm trying to keep these videos not so tremendously long because obviously this took a long time, multiple days, but I hope you've enjoyed the process and I will be right back after this little segment with the final results. To get to know ya 이미 시작된 걸 Do you think I'm sweet? I'm sweet, so sweet You got stung by a honeybee You just wait and see Do you think I'm sweet? I'm sweet, so sweet 둘이 키스는 없을 거야 아마도 그럴 거야 Do you think I'm sweet? I'm sweet, so sweet You got stung by a honeybee You just wait and see Do you think I'm sweet? I'm sweet, so sweet 둘이 키스는 없을 거야 아마도 그럴 거야 Do you think I'm sweet? I'm sweet, so sweet Baby, I'm so sweet Oh, you got stung, honeybee You just wait and see product, you guys, and I love it. Oh my gosh, you can see the reflection. I have a tiny Christmas tree in my house, so don't judge me. I know it's February 14th, but it serves more as a nightlight now. But let's look at this little resin piece. This is so cool, and I'm super excited with how it turned out. I love the motion and the wave design. And I love the colors and the stones that some of them have resin on them and some of them are they still a little bit matte. But let me know what you think. And thank you for watching my very first resin video on my very new resin art channel. And I hope to see you next time. Thanks again for watching. Like it if you like it, comment if you have something to say, and subscribe, and that would help me quite a bit. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.